Alright guys, we're back with another account takeover, and this time we've got a challenge. The current clan boss setup, let's just say it has some potential, but we are not here for potential, we want results. I've got a few champions in mind that might just turn this around. One of them hits like a truck, and the other one is a straight up legendary wall. Let's jump in, see what we're working in, and build something that would actually work. Alright guys, let's take a look at what we're working with. So, current clan boss squad is Alice, Seer, Eudex Arthur, Loki, and Morik. And at first glance, I get it. There is power here, but it's not clicking. So let's go deeper here. Don't miss your chance to start Raid Shadow Legends with 3 legendary champions and a stacked team of epics, all for free. Click the special link in the description to get your hands on Basilius Rowanus, a second promo legendary, and Lemonisi the Gold Wing just for starting fresh. Here is how to do it. Log out of Platinum Play on PC and uninstall. Click the link in the description and register with a brand new email. Launch raid and finish the tutorial. Claim your first legendary Basilius Rowanus from your inbox. As a next step, use one of the promo codes you see on the screen to get your hands on your second legendary champion. Log in daily for 7 days to get your third legendary champion, Lemonisi the Gold Wing. And last but not least, as you progress, you'll also unlock 3 powerful epic champions: Thagor, Ugo, and Mausoleum Mage, all for free. Click the link now and let's crush it in Lyria together. I can actually notice that it's overcrowded support the buffer lineup, lacking in actually good damage dealers, except for Alice. Alice is actually alright for clan boss right now, given the fact that she is the strongest champion on this account. Alice is not perfect for clan boss, I kinda know that, but in this case, we're probably gonna keep her for now. We're also lacking, as we can see, there is no dedicated poisoner or HP burner for steady DPS, and we can actually notice a potential overlap, so basically multiple debuffs but not enough consistent damage or sustain, and this leads to low inconsistent damage even if survivability is decent. The good news here is that we actually have some pretty solid champs on the roster, so it's gonna be not so tough task to replace those champions and actually see how that team perform. Before we do that little replacement on some champions, I want to quickly head over here to Brutal clan boss to see just how much damage are we doing with this current team setup, because I absolutely have no idea. There weren't any chests to collect, so I couldn't see what's the damage that we're dealing with the current team setup. I'm actually very skeptical about this one because we are lacking some very important roles on this team. We don't even have a poisoner. We don't have a good, good reviver. Eudex has some kind of reviving, but he does not make a huge difference. Like, his revive is on a long-term cooldown, so he's only usable here mainly for his healing abilities. But the problem is that on this count we don't have a better reviver. We don't have Rector Drath, we don't have Apothecary, we don't have Mausoleum Mage and champions that can actually fill that role. So we're definitely probably going to save Eudex Arthur on the team. The same goes for Alice. Alice and Eudex are probably going to stay in the new team setup, but Loki, Seer, and Morik, they have much better replacements, and I'm pretty sure when we replace them, we're gonna be able to deal a lot more damage and actually drastically improve that team in general. Alright guys, the fight is going better than expected actually, and it's actually surprising because the boss is Void Affinity, and I really thought that this is not gonna last like more than 2 minutes, to be honest. It seems to me that I underestimated this team, but honestly, we can do so much better. We're already almost 4 minutes in, 3.3 million damage, and we're still alive. Our champions are still holding strong. That's why I wanted to test it actually, just to see, and I'm fully autoing this battle. So when we replace the champions, we're gonna do the same procedure. I'm not gonna do it manually. I want to see how would the auto perform. So here we managed to deal like 3.69 million damage on brutal difficulty, and it took us like 4 minutes and 12 seconds. Now I want to go back and just replace some of these champions, and I want to tell you and explain to you why I'm doing that. So like I told you, Alice and Yurix are gonna stay on the team. Alice is staying on the team and she's playing a smarter role here. She's bringing turn meter control, cooldown extension, and strong single target burst through Queenslayer. With a little support from the rest of the team, her damage would actually matter in clan boss team. Usually Alice is not really ideal champion in a long clan boss fight, but in this case we can actually take the most out of her, building synergy with the rest of the team. So now when it comes to Yurix Arthur, he gives us some turn meter boost, also increased attack, and even a little revive if someone get knocked out. He's not flashy, but he's a glue champion, keeps the engine running. Honestly, if we had Rector Drat, I would for sure go for Rector Drat instead of Yurix Arthur. She's just much more reliable and definitely so much better healer and support champion in general. Now, only 2 champions will stay. Okay, sorry, but we're gonna break that safe team here. And why is even Yurix picked as a leader? This is the thing I don't know. Increases ally speed in arena, not everywhere. I used to mistake that too. I used to put Yurix Arthur as a leader because I was always forgetting that his aura only increases speed in arena battles, not everywhere. So Yurix is definitely not going to be our leader in that case. For now, we're gonna pick Alice. Now, when it comes to the other champions, we have pretty solid roster, honestly. We're lacking some poisoners, except for Kale, but in general, it's a pretty nice roster. We have a good amount of legendaries and we have some pretty solid epics as well. One of them I cannot go without mentioning. This is Whisperman, and Whisper is definitely going to be on our clan boss team. Whisper is our nuke specialist. When the boss hits that debuffed sweet spot, weaken defense down, she absolutely melts in clan boss. Her single target burst is insane, and this team composition that we're going to build right now is going to set her up beautifully. So next off, we are doing Whisper for sure. Now here I'm gonna put Yurix Arthur, and I'm gonna continue this team with our Kale. Kale, of course, because he is budget poison god. You drop him in and suddenly all your team has real damage over time. Between Whisper's burst and Kale's poison sticking every turn, bosses start folding fast, so it's a good synergy here. And finally, we're gonna finish this team with Martyr. Martyr is the defensive core here. Martyr is honestly the MVP backbone on this team. She's not here for flash, she's here to make everyone else better. And she does that with 3 major things: survivability, counterattacks, and key debuffs. First up, her A1 rush gives you a solid 60% decreased defense on a single target. That's essential for clan boss because it massively boosts damage across the team, especially for champions like Whisper and Kale. Then she brings the signature Bastion of Fate. This is huge. It gives all allies increased defense, which boosts her own damage and makes everyone tankier. But the real kicker here, team-wide counter attack. That turns every AoE from the boss into free hits back, which means more poisons from Kale, more cooldowns reduced by Whisper, and just more overall damage output. Now, her A3 suppression, it's an AoE attack, throws out decrease attack and provoke on all enemies. That decrease attack is key for surviving longer against the clan boss. The provoke isn't super relevant here, to be honest, but it's great for general PvE. On top of that, she has one of the best auras in the game. She increases ally defense in all battles by 33%. That would make your whole team much tankier. Martyr is honestly gonna be our enabler if I can put it that way. So basically, let's hit brutal here and reorder our team. So we're gonna be starting here. Actually, we're gonna do Martyr as a team leader because we wanna use that increased allied defense. After that, we're gonna put Alice, Eudex Arthur, and we have Whisper, and finally we're finishing it. No, wait, we're gonna continue with Kale and finally Whisper. So this is how our team composition looks right now after the changes we made. Martyr is honestly gonna keep our team alive much longer, make everyone hit harder, and feed those counterattacks that's gonna scale our damage like crazy. She's not optional, so if you have Martyr, build her, I'm telling you. Alright guys, now it's actually time for the truth. Did we do some improvements or actually no? Like I told you, I'm not gonna go manually here. I really want to see how would that auto perform. Oh, I didn't even notice before, like Kale is only level 50. Man, this is a huge problem, honestly. This is a huge problem. Why is Kale level 50, man? Tell me. I didn't even saw that, to be honest. So Kale definitely needs to be level 60 to actually perform better. Yeah, I kind of didn't notice that, which is weird. I thought he's level 60, but anyway, I'm seriously hoping that even when he's level 50, we're still gonna be able to do more damage than the previous team, because this is a way more balanced team, and honestly, we have all the important roles we need, except for turn meter and speed booster, but we don't have that on the roster, so we couldn't slip that role in. Alright guys, we're already 1 minute and a half in, and we already have 2.4 million damage. I think we will increase the damage dealt here on this team. Like, our problems here with this team are that we're lacking a speed booster, obviously. Kale is level 50 and we need a reliable reviver, a reliable healer. Eudex Arthur is not a reliable healer, but it is all we've got. So if we can do like those little improvements, starting from taking Kale up to level 60, sorry, oh my god, I feel like this team would actually smack here in Clan Boss. We are already doing so much better than the previous team. So I'm really curious, like, with how much are we going to increase that damage? Alright guys, it's going pretty well actually. Our champions are almost dead, but at least we dealt almost, let's say, okay, we're done. Almost double the damage in comparison to the previous team. Let's actually compare that. Can we do that? We cannot see, like, oh my god. What? Why is that? Can we see? I'll come here just... Okay. Why I cannot see my teams? But the previous team we used was 3.49 or something like that, or 59. I'm not sure. We managed to increase that damage with 2 millions, which is actually great. Like I told you, we could have done a lot more, to be honest, but Kale is standing at level 50. I would check. We don't have any chickens to level him up at the moment. Let me actually see the stats of Kale. Like, how fast is he? Oh yeah, he's also too slow, unfortunately. His crit rate is also not enough, so Kale is not built pretty good on this account, and he's standing at 20k. I feel like on this account the main focus was everywhere else but not on Kale, as we can notice. But Kale definitely needs rebuildings here. Do we have like gear or like right now? Can we change? Why is Kale in a perception set? I mean, it's not bad. Actually, it's gonna give him accuracy and some speed. But why is not Kale in like lifesteal, for example? This would be so much better. I actually won't be changing the gear right now because my friend does not have any silver, so we cannot upgrade anything and see how that changed. But I will definitely speak to him and tell him about Kale and, you know, the improvements he can make to, you know, deal more damage. His crit rate is too low. It's like 60. We needed at least 99, 98, 100 hundreds, ideally. Crit damage could be higher as well. His accuracy needs to be a little bit higher. I mean, it's alright, you know, the accuracy is not too bad. But the speeds and the crit rate, this is where the problem is coming from. And of course, from the fact that Kale is level 50. But I think today's mission is actually accomplished. We managed to boost that team. We changed some of the team roles. And we managed to do some improvement on the damage dealt in Clan Boss. Let me know in the comment section, what do you think of this breakdown? Do you agree with me? And if you were me, what would you do differently? If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit that like button. And if you want more takeover videos or help with your own account, drop a comment and subscribe for the channel. See you guys in the next video. Bye!